Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome to the star ratings for WWE Saturday Night's Main Event Edition 38, I think it is.
Yeah, dated January 25th in the year 2025.
To make sure we get the timestamp, all the information correct for these star ratings, especially given, Larson, that these are piping hot, fresh star ratings.
What day did I say the show is?
The 25th.
And what's today?
The 26th.
And when will those other guys have their ratings up?
Next month.
Well, not
Get
quite.
Get out of here with that.
Not quite.
Oh, what is it? What is
the 31st,
Friday?
the last day of the month.
Oh, close enough.
Basically.
By the time they get up, it's possible it'll be next month in Australia.
Maybe. Anyways, we're getting off track here. Let's talk about our star ratings. These are the star ratings that are really important, right?
Listen, the goal, of course, is for our star ratings, and I know you agree with me on this,
1000%.
to create division, panic,
No.
uncivil discussion.
No, I thought you were going to say our star ratings would be held in high esteem.
That's how you know they're held in high esteem, is if people doom scroll through our star ratings.
I think
Larson.
we have different criteria for being held in high esteem, but nonetheless, we won't be held in any esteem unless we get these star ratings out there. Agreed?
Probably be a good idea.
All right, let's start with the first match for the World Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley defending, and successfully defending at that, against Nia Jax. Steve, what'd you give this match?
I love this match. I thought it was a lot of fun, as is going to be the case pretty much, I think, with all the matches on this card. None of them were really given a whole lot of time, so they couldn't really do a whole lot with it. But what Rhea and Nia did with this match, I thought was probably as much as they could do. With 8 minutes, therefore, I gave it 3.5 stars.
All right, I'm not too far off. I thought they did just about as good as could be imagined with the 8-minute match in terms of getting a good pace, creative spots, some good false finishes. Like, I didn't think Rhea was going to lose this match, but there were stretches where Nia was dominating the bout. It didn't do enough to put so any doubt in my mind that Rhea was going to lose. But nonetheless, for entertainment's sakes, it was fantastic.
It was. It really was.
I went a little higher than you. I went 3 3/4. I like just about everything about this. The reverse annihilator looked devastating.
It looked really cool, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot to like. 3 3/4. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, that reverse annihilator was something else. Yeah, that was really good stuff. What's next?
Next is the Intercontinental title match. It was Braun Breaker successfully defending against Sheamus. Sheamus, Intercontinental Champion. No way, at least for now. Again, another fun match. Not a ton of time, but they maximized the minutes and seconds they had. Pace. Great pace.
Yeah.
Non-stop. None of these rest holds. None of these moments in the match to let the crowd catch their breath. No. Sprint for whatever it was, 11 minutes.
Yes.
That spear off the steps that Braun hit midair was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, really fun match. I gave this one 3.5 stars.
I'm with you on that one. Another 3.5 star match. Again, you know what? Here's the thing about this match. I do think, and time will tell, that this is probably a necessary story beat for Sheamus. I predicted that they'd do this one more time at WrestleMania, career versus title match. They're really playing up that Sheamus has been doing this since like the dawn of man. So, and he hasn't ever won the Intercontinental Championship. At this point, it's like, bro, you won the world title like multiple times, like several world titles multiple times. So I get you're trying to be a completionist. But yeah, it seems like Sheamus is going to base his entire worth as a wrestler around beating Braun Breaker. And in this situation, he was one bro kick away, but his old man body fell apart on him. That's something you and I can both sympathize with.
Absolutely. No, I feel that 1,000%.
Yeah, but that being said, I thought it was a really, really fun story beat match. 3.5 stars for me. Again, not really much. I sort of predicted the story beat, so there wasn't a whole lot of, I didn't really think this was going to go the other way. Certainly didn't seem like a foregone conclusion match, but still felt like Braun was going to be the outcome, and it was. And so, yeah, 3.5 stars. And then they have. I think they got the potential to put on a 4-star Mania match, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Give them 15 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. Let's move on to Braun Strowman taking on Jacob Fatu. Steve, what'd you give this one?
I mean, hard to rate this one given that it ended in a DQ finish and really set up a post-match memorable angle. Lots of destruction stuff. Still pretty satisfying. And even the finish, which, I've seen one of those other guys, or the Padawan for those other guys, say that it was idiotic. I actually thought it made a lot of sense. I mean, man, I'll put it this way. The finish of the post-match stuff was a 5-star angle. But it was punctuating a 3-star match. So I gave it 3 stars.
Yeah, I'm not too far off. I think I actually bumped up my match rating because of the post-match stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. I wasn't completely thrilled about the nature of the DQ, but everything else that followed was a lot of fun, and I thought that Jacob's want to obliterate Braun rather than defeat him was actually pretty well motivated during the match because Braun got quite a bit of offense in.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And by the time Jacob had turned the tables and gained the advantage, he's like, Braun, you ain't getting nothing else in.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So from a story perspective, that made sense. Obviously, this worked wonders for Jacob because the whole crowd was chanting his name by the time this was all done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work in the post-match angle with the match because it's all one thing. I gave it 3 1/4 because the match itself was kind of, whatever, but the post-match stuff was really good.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
All right, main event time. Gunther, again, successfully defending World Heavyweight Championship against Yeet.
Yeet.
Main event, Jey Uso. What'd I say last night? Gunther, restoring the feeling.
Oh, yeah. We're the best.
Gotten rid of the sleeper as his finisher, thankfully. Because I felt like his persistence on trying to get the sleeper on, kind of making his in-ring work not as exciting, not as devastating, in my opinion. He was going back to hitting a bunch of chops, hitting power bombs, doing the full body pin.
Yeah.
It's like this was almost felt like a kind of back to basics match for Gunther. All right.
It did.
What got me here? What got me to have the longest Intercontinental title reign of all time? What got me the World Heavyweight Championship? These ingredients, chops, kicks, power bombs. All right, let's focus on that. And he wrecked Jey for a good portion of this match.
Yeah.
Especially towards the end, Jey got that stretch where he hit a couple spears, a splash. Gunther kicks out. Couple power bombs, full body pin later. Gunther's still your champion. This is the one match on the card they gave quite a bit of time.
They did, yeah.
And this might be Gunther's best match since he won the World Heavyweight title.
That could be, yeah.
I know the Orton match was super long, but that doesn't make it a good match.
Yeah,
this was what, 12 minutes?
Yeah.
12, 15 minutes?
Yeah. This was a much more efficient, effective match than the Orton one. The Orton one I thought was fine, but yeah, it was long.
Anyways, I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was a lot of fun. Good match.
Yeah, I gave this 3 3/4 stars. The foregone conclusion aspect of it, although there was one moment where I was like, wait, are they really going to do this? Where I was thinking not about the story being told in the ring, but like the bizarre nature of them giving the title to Jey Uso here, like, I don't know, at a Saturday night's main event, which already is kind of, like a Raw SmackDown Super Show. And so I thought it was a foregone conclusion that Gunther was going to win this match. You do have to appreciate that the one thing that kind of set Gunther off and maybe led to his, bringing it back to basics, as you say, was Jey Uso saying, I main evented WrestleMania, you don't main event shit, And that really lit a fire under Gunther's ass, and he just, went back to basics, as you say, lots of chops, power bombs, et cetera, strikes, lariats. But, knowing that, okay, there's no way Jey, no way, he's not going to win this thing. I thought the match was fine. I thought it was really good. I thought it was the best match, clearly the best match on the card. So I gave it 3 3/4. I'm just basically justifying why I'm not giving a 4. And it's basically because I never really thought that it was going to go the other way. And it's Jey. He's he is pretty limited in terms of what he can. This was Gunther bringing him to that match.
But it might be a situation where, as I don't think we've seen a situation where Jay has elevated his opponent to a great match. But you put Jay in the ring with a good opponent, and he can. It's not like he's going to bog the match down per se. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As long as you stick to the Gunther plan, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, but even Jay's match where he beat Braun for their title was really good. It was highly dramatic. There's a lot of great false finishes. So
yeah, it was a good match. 3 3/4 for this one. Gunther's back, baby. Hopefully they keep him on this road.
He has some good creative finally.
Hopefully that stays. And honestly, like I still maintain that like one of the bigger mistakes, because we've talked about like what's been going on with Gunther's title run, is that maybe it's that he doesn't wrestle enough.
Could be.
Like you're the ring general, you're on Raw, wrestle, do stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of coming out there promo. Look, I like Gunther's promos just fine, but I do have like my limit of how much Gunther promo I really can have. And too often his builds are like, let's just have him go out there and talk. And it's like, no, he's the ring general, not the talk general.
Yeah, have
him
wreck.
Go out there. Yeah.
Have him wreck people in the ring. Yeah.
Have him wreck people. What the heck? That's what he does.
Yeah.
So, hopefully they'll get back to that. Just more Gunther wrestling.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We can agree on that.
All right. Anyways, let us know what you guys thought about all these matches from Saturday night's main event in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, notify bell, and remember, this coming Friday, one of the biggest moments in Going In Raw Steven Larson history.
Yeah.
15 years since 10 for the win has gotten to this point. The crowning of Larson as the new Big Blue Predictions champion. From my hands to his head. I'm going to crown Larson as the new Predictions champion.
It's going to be a great day, although I'm expecting at this point, you're hyping it up so much, there's a swerve coming.
Live at what? Me?
I know you too well.
Never. Live at youtube.com/Steven Larson and twitch.tv/Steven Larson. The crowning ceremony of a lifetime.
Like
Larson.
you're gonna smear some poop at the inside of that and not tell me. Something's going. Something's up.
Poop no way.
I don't know. I'm thinking poop way.
Crowning achievement way. So join us for that this Friday at probably 11 a.m. Pacific.
Whenever I get over there, yeah. We'll see.
We'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.